Hideo Kojima's mind-bending sequel, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, has finally arrived, and in true Kojima fashion, it's an ambitious, perplexing, genre-bending experience that refuses to fit into neat boxes, and that's exactly why it works. For the uninitiated, the original Death Stranding was a divisive game. Some hailed it as visionary, others dismissed it as a glorified walking simulator. But love it or hate it, its hauntingly beautiful landscapes, cryptic narrative, and unconventional gameplay left an indelible mark on the gaming industry. Death Stranding 2 picks up in a world still fractured by the cataclysmic Death Stranding event, a phenomenon that blurred the line between life and death, spawning spectral threats and reshaping human society. Once again, Norman Reedus reprises his role as Sam Porter Bridges, the stoic courier determined to reconnect isolated settlements across the desolate landscapes. But this time, the mission and the stakes are far stranger. Be sure to become a member of my Patreon page where you will gain early access to my videos and scripts and get a lot of other benefits. The sequel dives deeper into the metaphysical undercurrents that defined the first game. Players are not merely rebuilding fractured America, they're exploring parallel dimensions, confronting existential threats, and unraveling the mysteries of the beach, the liminal space between life and death. Death Stranding 2 answers a major criticism of its predecessor, pacing. While the first game often meandered with long treks and logistical micromanagement, the sequel injects a brisker, more action-oriented tempo. Combat has been dramatically overhauled. Players now engage in fluid third-person gunfights, stealth sequences, and even surreal boss battles that channels Kojima's Metal Gear pedigree. Traversal remains core to the experience, but it's no longer just about delivering packages. Players will rappel down cliffs, pilot amphibious vehicles, and utilize advanced exoskeletons that turn Sam into a walking tank. The world is richer and more dynamic, with weather systems, environmental hazards, and emergent encounters that keep players on edge. Now, enemy factions, each with their own twisted philosophies and motives, add complexities to the journey. The enigmatic cult known as the Shadows of the Beach serves as both a narrative and a gameplay hurdle, constantly interfering with Sam's mission and deepening the mystery surrounding the game's central themes. But Kojima's signature weirdness is ever present, from cryptic visions to unsettling encounters with ghostly BTs. The game thrives on atmosphere and ambiguity. You will question reality as much as you'll strategize your next delivery route. Visually, the Death Stranding 2 is a technical marvel, powered by the Decima engine. The game delivers hyper-realistic environments, wind-swept beaches, rain-soaked mountain ranges, and otherworldly dreamscapes come to life with breathtaking fidelity. The lightning effects, weather changes, and intricate environmental details combine to create a hauntingly immersive world. One moment you're navigating serene, fog-laden forests, the next you're walking through eerily still-blooded oceans that stretch beyond the horizon. The cast is star-studded and outstanding. Norman Reedus returns alongside Léa Seydoux, Troy Baker, and Margaret Qualley, with new faces like Elle Fanning, Shioli Kutsuna, and even some surprise cameos, adding fresh layers of intrigue. Their performances are deeply cinematic, blurring the line between film and interactive media. The soundtrack, curated by Kojima Productions, is hauntingly beautiful. Low roars, melancholic tunes return alongside original compositions that perfectly underscore the game's somber, reflective tone. Every musical cue feels intentional, heightening emotional beats and amplifying tension during pivotal moments. The plot is classic Kojima, sprawling, cryptic, and laced with philosophical musings on life, death, connection, and isolation. Expect extended cutscenes, dense dialogue, and plot twists that will fuel Reddit threads for years. But beneath the complex narrative is a surprisingly emotional core. Sam's journey is about human connection, fragile, flawed, but essential. The game reflects real-world anxieties, isolation in the digital age, environmental collapse, and the struggle to find meaning in chaos. Themes of grief, legacy, and sacrifice permeate the storyline. Players confront personal loss, moral dilemma, and the existential dread of a world where the boundaries between life and death have crumbled. The relationship between Sam and the enigmatic BB evolves in unexpected ways, introducing emotional stakes that anchor the cosmic weirdness. Character arcs are richer, more nuanced, and often heartbreaking. Yes, it's weird. Yes, it's pretentious at times, but it's also a bold, uncompromising vision, a game unafraid to challenge players intellectually and emotionally. Death Stranding 2 builds on the asynchronous multiplayer concepts of its predecessors. Players indirectly collaborate by constructing shared infrastructure, bridges, zip lines, shelters that persist across game worlds, reinforcing themes of unity and cooperation. This time, the multiplayer component goes deeper. Players can engage in joint missions, tackle environmental challenges together, and even leave cryptic messages that influence others' gameplay experiences. Like Dark Souls, crafting, resource management, and settlement building have been expanded, providing more meaningful customization and strategic depth. The addition of new tools, vehicles, and weapons ensures players have greater agency in tackling the game's diverse challenges. Kojima's attention to detail shines in every mechanic, from the physics of carrying cargo to the subtle environmental storytelling hidden in abandoned facilities and crumbling cities. That Stranding 2 is not for everyone, and that's the point. It's dense, eccentric, and refuses to hold your hand. But for those willing to embrace its strangeness, it's one of the most rewarding and thought-provoking games in recent memory. Kojima proves yet again that gaming can be more than mindless entertainment. It can be an philosophy. It can be art. It can be philosophy and storytelling at its most unorthodox. That's Stranding 2 isn't just a sequel, it's a statement, and one that will be debated, dissected, and remembered for years to come. Whether you're reconnecting fractured societies, navigating the mysteries of the beach, or unraveling the philosophical questions at the heart of Kojima's universe, one thing's for certain in Death Stranding 2: the journey is as strange and as essential as the destination. It's a love letter to those who believe games can be weird, introspective, and profound, a surreal pilgrimage that lingers long after the credits roll. For fans of Kojima's work and adventurous gamers alike, Death Stranding 2 is an essential, if unconventional experience, one that boldly redefines what interactive storytelling can be. Be sure to become a member of my Patreon page, where you will gain early access to my videos and scripts and get a lot of other benefits